I'd like to start this video with an apology. I'm sorry for not making videos about Sonic Frontiers and Goat Simulator 3. Since both of them were these huge open world games, I was pretty overwhelmed and my brain shut down whenever I opened the DaVinci Resolve. Heck, I didn't even finish the Sonic Frontiers script. Maybe I'll get the Goat Simulator 3 video edited by someone else, but that would be pretty hard since I have no way to pay them. I'm definitely not doing it myself with all the stuff I have going on this year. Now, I was disappointed in myself that I didn't make those videos, but I don't even think I would be able to live with myself if I didn't talk about Pizza Tower. I started following this game in late 2020, as OG viewers of the channel will surely know, and even subscribed to the Patreon, which is now the only Patreon I've ever subbed to. And yes, this means my name is in the credits, that's cool. But after that long wait, the game is finally here. Is it worth all of the hype? I'm not even going to finish that clickbait question. This is one of the best 2D platforms I've ever played. You play as Peppino Spaghetti, yes, that's his actual name, a middle-aged balding Italian chef who must destroy the titular pizza tower to stop him from nuking his failing pizzeria. Leafy thought Wario had moves. Peppino has a run with 4 varying stages of speed, a dive, a ground pound, a super jump, a wall run, a roll/slide, a grab with 4 directions of throw, an uppercut, a taunt, which also works as a parry, a breakdance, and the regular jump. With this many moves, you'd think the game wouldn't play very well. But all the moves all flow into each other seamlessly. Your super jump can be cancelled into a super bash that will let you continue your run. You can start a run with a grab. You can cancel a dive into a ground pound, which if you aim onto a slope, it will continue a run. It feels so satisfying and smooth to move through everything. And the level design is impeccable as well. Each one is an entirely diverse locale. You got a beach with purple sand, a gnome-filled forest, a city whose citizens are pigs, and golf. There's a golf level. And there wasn't a single level I didn't like. The transformations from Wario Land are kind of a figure too, and there's like 20 in the game. And again, I liked all of it. As long as Peppino is really slow and hard to control, but he's only on screen for like 2 seconds before you hit the priest, so it's really not a big deal. When you get to the end of every level and kill Pillar John, you have to run back to start in an escape sequence. These escape sequences are supposed to be frantic, but unfortunately because I've been playing for 2 years, they aren't a problem, and the song has gotten stale. The real magic for me is Lap 2. After you beat a level for the first time, or if you speedrun this tutorial, a Lap 2 portal unlocks. You can use this to try and use your remaining escape time to escape again. There's real danger here, and combine that with Death by Deservioli playing in the background, you've got real magic. I imagine the normal escape will do it for most people though. Although Pillar Johns open the exit to a level, they aren't the goal. See, each level has 5 top-ends, which you can use to rent a boss gate for a given world. Usually on the main path, or at most like in a little obvious side room, so thankfully you don't have to go looking everywhere for them. The boss fights were the one part of the game I was worried about going in. See, the Eggplant Patron build gave us access to pretty much all of the levels in a near-finished state, so I already knew those were great, but it didn't give us the bosses. On top of that, Peppino's moveset is designed for moving through a level quickly. How does that translate when put into a boxing ring? Thankfully, I'm happy to report these are great too. Some of the most engaging bosses I've fought in a video game in a while. Honestly, they're kind of magical when you first play them, so I won't spoil too much here, but just know they're as good as the rest of the game. What makes Pizza Tower truly great though is that not only is the game extremely fun to play, but everything around the gameplay is great too. The soundtrack is just wall-to-wall bangers, and the visual style is extremely unique, as you can probably tell. It looks like MS Paint mixed with old Nickelodeon cartoons. I haven't watched those cartoons, so I don't know how true that analogy is, but everyone's making it, so I'm going to make it too. You know what? I'm going to say it. I think this game is better than the classic Sonic trilogy. Now that may come as a huge shock, considering I literally have a Sonic profile picture, and I've been playing these games for years, but Pizza Tower is just that good. Even beat Sonic in the speed aspect of the game. Not only is it much faster, but it never feels like you're not in control of that speed. The game is only $20 on Steam, which is a steal for the amount you get here. Sure, the main campaign isn't too long, it took me about 6 hours to beat, but it's endlessly replayable. I've put in extra 30 hours since then just trying to get all the P ranks, the game's toughest challenge. They are extremely hard. You have to keep an enemy combo going through the whole level while collecting all of the top ends, getting every secret, the secret treasure, and completing Lap 2 of the escape, but they are immensely satisfying. Originally, I was just going to do the first level, John Gutter. My run of that is up on the second channel, by the way. But since then, I've done 3/5 of the game's world, so I think I'll do the whole game. Anyway, why are you still watching the video? Go buy Pizza Tower now!